Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to talk about the Bengals head coaching search and whether or not this is an attractive job. To address the latter point, the Bengals right now are in a situation where they've missed the playoffs 3 years in a row. And plus, when you combine that with the reputation of Mike Brown, I'm not really sure how attractive this job is. I will say, though, there is definitely some young talent in place, and guys like Joe Mixon, Tyler Boyd, and then other players on the defensive side. You still have A.J. Green, who's in his prime. You have a quarterback who's not a star, but he's capable in Andy Dalton. So I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, the quote-unquote attractiveness of this job, I would say it's about a 5 or a 6. Now, you have issues like I mentioned, Mike Brown. He's pretty stubborn and set in his ways. They still don't have a practice bubble. So it can be a difficult situation. But, you know, if you're a guy who's looking to raise a family and if you're looking for loyalty, I don't think you can do much better than Cincinnati. So that's kind of one thing the Bengals have in their favor. They're not trigger happy as far as firing coaches go. So with that said, I really hope that they look out of house for a head coach. Well, you saw it, you know, this past season with the Bengals. You saw the stadium was half empty for a lot of the games. People were just not enthused with Marvin Lewis. They weren't buying what he was trying to sell. And I'm afraid if you get somebody who is on the staff now, like Bill Lazor or Darren Simmons, or somebody who has worked for the organization like Vance Joseph, and then, oh yeah, I forgot to mention Hugh Jackson, who's also currently on the staff and was the previous offensive coordinator before leaving for the Browns. Those are guys who, they don't really excite me too much, and it wouldn't really bring much excitement, if any at all, back to the Bengals, especially Hugh Jackson. He's the guy, I feel like if the Bengals do end up hiring him, I think there's going to be a lot of negativity and people who are upset because, I mean, the guy had a .77 winning percentage in Cleveland. He's just not somebody who, I don't know how I could really get behind that. So I would like to see them look outside. Zach Taylor, who works with the Rams, has been mentioned. They do have an interview scheduled with Eric Bieniemy. And I also think that they might be having an interview with the Bucs offensive coordinator, whose name escapes me at the moment. But those, to me, just getting that outside perspective, outside voice, I think would really go a long way in maybe getting these players to buy in, generating some excitement. Because I just, when you look at the overall history of the team, you know, it would just be such a Bengals move to kind of go with the cheap, safe hire, you know, somebody who's on the staff right now. So hopefully they look outside the staff. It could revitalize the players, re-energize the fan base, and I think it would be better going forward. So it'll be interesting to see what they do in the days and weeks to come, as they're still interviewing right now. So anyway, those are some of my thoughts about the attractiveness of the Bengals job and some of the coaching candidates. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.